there have been many great moves in the history of basketball. In the history of the NBA, there have been many signature moves, many signature shots. You name it, we've seen it. And in this video, what I'm going to be doing for you guys is breaking down what I believe to be the top 5 best moves in NBA history. But before we do that, we got to talk real quick. Just make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you share this to all your friends. All right. Follow me on these social media platforms. Right on the screen, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do no work. I have it right there on the screen for you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. And before I get down into the top 5 list, you know, top five, like Drake said, let me just go ahead and give you some honorable mentions. And the first honorable mention I want to talk about is Manu Ginobili. Look, that Euro step was something serious. Okay, he came off the bench and gave you that Euro step, and it was just amazing. He did it so hard, you know, 2 real hard plants, and it was just spectacular. Next up, the next honorable mention is obviously Dirk Nowitzki with the one-legged fadeaway. And even today, we got people like KD who have utilized it. And next, the last honorable mention is James Harden, step back 3. Come on, you already know what it is. And he's just spectacular with it. Now let's go ahead and get into the top 5 list. And first we have LeBron spin left, move right. Oh no, I'm messing with you. Number 5 is KD's pull-up jumper. This man is just automatic. When you're a 7-footer with a 7'6" wingspan, and you know your apex to your jump shot is about 11 feet in the air, there's pretty much really no way you can even really defend this move. And he can just do it from anywhere. He got it from the mid-range, you know, closer to the basket, from 3. He can just do it all. Kevin Durant's pull-up jumper is simply unstoppable. Next up, we have Allen Iverson, the answer. His crossover move. And this crossover move is special because he pretty much influenced the whole generation, the next generation that will come. And we see players today with killer crossover moves. We see players today trying to cross people over, even at bigger heights, you know, even at other positions like the power forward spot. And that is why he has number 4. And at number 3, what do we got? Kobe MJ fadeaway. Why is it Kobe MJ fadeaway? Why is it not just one or the other? Because you can't really definitively say which one was better. They both pretty much added something to it. MJ's, I would say, is more, you know, fundamentally sound. It had a little bit more power to it, whereas someone like Kobe had a little bit more finesse to it. And that is pretty much their bread and butter for their career. This is what they made a living off of. They made a living off hitting that post-up, fadeaway, right in your face. And there was literally pretty much nothing you could do about it. And like I said earlier, Kobe's was a little bit more finesse. You know, had a little bit more moves, a little bit more pivots, a little bit more counters. And Jordan's a little bit more powerful. And at number 2, we have HAKEEM, the Dream, Olajuwon, who, you know, side note, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated centers of all time. And he also has one of the most underrated moves of all time. And he has a move called the Dream Shake, and it has never been replicated. We see people like Joel Embiid trying to do it, and yeah, you know, he's good at it. It's nice, but it ain't nothing crazy. It ain't nothing like HAKEEM the Dream. This man literally embarrassed defenders. Even had Shaq saying on open court, look, he literally embarrassed me. I could never figure him out. Now, next up, you should have guessed it at this point. The number 1 move of all time is the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Sky Hook. The man has 38,000 points, and a lot of those points is from the Sky Hook. The greatest scorer, technically, of all time. The most unstoppable move of all time. What is there to say about it? It's completely unblockable. No one has ever mimicked this move. The only variation of that move I can think of would be Magic Johnson's baby sky hook that he hit in the finals over Kevin McHale. But aside from that, it is obviously it's so easily the best move of all time. There's just not even really a debate. There's not even a debate worth having about it. There's just no other way around it. Any list that doesn't have Kareem's skyhook on the top is just simply wrong, and that's pretty much it. And so there you have it. Number 5 was KD's pull-up jumper. Number 4 was Allen Iverson's crossover. Number 3 was Kobe MJ fadeaway. Number 2 was the Dream Shake, and number 1 was Kareem. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I love you all. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.